Hello. Hello. All right. So I think I timed everything correct with that. We should be live. There should be everything set up and everything like that. So I have some of the StreamYard basic music playing right now. I don't know. Kind of felt like it was a good vibe. I'm actually going to turn it down just a tad though. But yeah, here we are. We're here. So I'm sure that the internet quality is about as crappy as usual, as Mr. Bomber Holmes 2 just mentioned. Will we see Robo Josh? I'm sure you either have already seen it, and we'll be seeing it again throughout the stream. So it's a hot day. The fans are on in the room, and I'm tired, which is not good because I have 3 streams to do today. This is the first of 3. If you might have seen a community post earlier this afternoon, I have this one at right now, and then when this one's done at 5 p.m. Eastern, I do my Patreon exclusive member live stream, and then at 8 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to be a guest on the Henshin and Homies podcast here on YouTube. So lots of big day of unboxing stuff, talking about things, appearing on things, talking in general. But today we have a giant box, and when I say that, I am not exaggerating that. I hope that I positioned the camera correctly to where I'm not accidentally doxing myself. I think so. So here's a giant box. Let me try to frame that up a little bit better. I guess that's kind of the best we're gonna get it. Angel the First said my stream is lagging. It's gonna. I sadly cannot do anything about it. The internet connection at my house is absolutely terrible, and it always has been, and I literally can't do anything about it, unfortunately. But we have in the chat here, we have a lot of people watching, 24 people. I want to make sure that I have the stream link tweeted out. I do. Cool. I timed that correctly. We are here. Obviously, as you can see, this box is already opened. So, yeah, the box is our guest today. Which I like how the box is significantly lagging behind me. And I turn this way and I can see my head turn on the camera over there. So the box is my laptop camera, and then obviously you can see my leg in the background. This is my desktop camera. Yeah. But as you can see, I already opened this box. And the reasoning for that was because there was 2 things in here that were for my girlfriend Katie, 2 Nendroids for her. So I wanted to make sure that I was spending some time in her house, and I wanted to make sure that I gave those to her. So I already opened that up to take those out. But besides that, I have not done anything with this box at all. So we're going to go ahead and open it up again, even though it is already opened. And we'll just see how much it lags behind. And if it starts getting really bad, we'll cut the box cam and just focus on me. But I figured might as well show it off a little bit. And yeah, as Buffa Onitajin has mentioned, behind the scenes. So yeah, you can see on the floor here, Shoto Super Go-Go 5 is sitting right here, and that's for a reason. So there's that. But today's unboxing, of course, is from HLJ, and this was a long time in the making. They've been screaming at me to ship this box for like 2 months. So because there's been stuff sitting in my warehouse since April, and I was like, I'm not going to ship it yet until June, because June had a lot of pre-orders. I had the Nendroids for Katie. It had Gokai Red, which you can probably maybe see him already. It had, Geats. It had a lot of Geats stuff, or the final form stuff for Geats. So I was waiting a while, and I really screwed myself over because I had not bought like any deluxe King-Ohger stuff until now, and the stuff that I bought was really, really big and really, really pricey, which is what made this box's shipping ridiculous. But right here on the top, we'll go ahead and pull this out. And I guess I'll focus on, can I focus on single? Yeah, there we go. Look at this. Oh my God. So I knew how pretty this box was going to be, but like in person, this is my first Shinkocho Seiho figure arts release. And yeah, it is gorgeous. I love the Gokai Red foil there. Oh my God, it's so pretty. So I'm really happy to have this. I've been prepping for him. There's a blank Tamashi stand right there next to 2 Kaiser. And if you might have noticed, I've added the Gokai Darin to the display right there. And I did not have that as recently as like a couple of days ago. And so if you want to check out where that came from, there's a Patreon exclusive video over there right now. So check that out if you are interested. But let me cut the tape on this really quickly. I'm not going to do like any kind of like big review of this right now because I'm going to do a proper video of it. However, if I can actually get the lid. Did I even cut that? Nope, it didn't slice all the way through, so that was never going to work. Now it might work. So fun fact about this one. This is taking forever. Fun fact about this one is that even though I got it on HLJ, Amazon, out of nowhere, Amazon US, yesterday was like, how about we just have this in stock for $60? And I'm like, huh? No way. So that is a thing you can do. You can buy that on Amazon right now for $60. I wish I could show it to you, but this box just does not want to open. Come on. There we go. Ooh, it's got like a whole paper pamphlet and everything. Look at that. It's so pretty. And I'm sure people are telling me that the camera is not being nice. Of course it's not. Can I do anything about that? Let me see. Is there one thing I can click? I can click this one. Did it make it worse? Did it make it better? I don't know. So I tried clicking a bunch of things and I tried fixing something, but obviously that did not work. So we just went back to how it was. I desperately wish that my internet was better, but yes, as I was trying to say or show off, Super Blastix said, "Oh my God, it's like he's a Ranger key in the belt buckle." And you're right. I never thought of it like that, but yeah, because it is shaped like the Gokai buckle. That's really freaking cool. I don't know if that was the intention or if that's just kind of like a figure arts tray, but his accessories, I believe, are below him. Yep. Ooh, look at that. Oh. And, of course, right there, tiny, tiny little Ranger keys. You love to see it. Wow. So that's very, very, very pretty. I will be doing a full review of this on the channel hopefully this week. I think I kind of have this week's videos all planned out. Lots of stuff in the works on the channel right now. I cannot wait to show you all. But that's Gokai Red. So let's go back to our special guest, the box. So off to a great start, right? You know, we open Gokai Red, the stream dies. You know, there's that. Hoax asked, how many figure arts do I have now? 5. I have the Super Sentai. I have the Samurai 5-pack. So 5, 6, 7, 8. There's a 9th Sentai one that I have. Ichigo sitting right in front of me. I have Geats. I have Glare on pre-order. I have Type Trider on Drive on pre-order. I have Kumonos on pre-order. I have 3 Spy Family ones. I have Nobara from Jujutsu Kaisen. I think that's it. However many that is. Probably somewhere in the ballpark of like 15. That was never supposed to happen. But anyway, we'll start with we'll keep going. With something that's not exciting at all. And that is Kyutama Set 4. Randomly. I know it's very random. But I was cleaning stuff up in the room, or I've been trying to clean stuff up in the room. And I saw that I was missing some Kyutama when I was going through my Kyutama like checklist and everything. And coincidentally, I was missing both of these, number 15 and number 51. And HLJ had this for like literally like $3. And I was like, okay, well, that will work. So I bought that. just threw it into my box because I figured why not? There's no other reason. Let's go ahead and grab, if I can find. There's just two things, right? Yeah, two. Or no. There's three. There's three King-Ohger stuff. So these are the first. These are the first King-Ohger products that I have purchased, kind of. The Yudo figures arrived a little while ago. But I really, you're going to notice a theme here. I really like King-Ohger, and then the show had to burn me and basically have him be in like one episode besides his spin-off special. But I was like, I'm going to get all the King-Ohger merch. So I got his plush, and I got his, that's not him. I was going to show you the wrong vinyl. Nope, that's still not him. There's one more vinyl in here somewhere. Or at least there should be. Oh, here we go. That's the correct one. Then I got the King-Ohger vinyl. So plush and the vinyl. And the not Change Heroes. This is Action Heroes now ever since the King-Ohger. Couldn't think of the name of the show. Ever since King-Ohger. Nope. Dawn Brothers started it. I think. No. Dawn Brothers was still Change Hero because of the ulcers. Action Hero. So we have King-Ohger. Now, I have King-Ohger's Yudo figure, and that's better. So this is actually for a giveaway that I'm doing on my Twitter, which I'm not sure how well it's going to work out because I thought that he was going to be in the show more. But I am doing a giveaway contest basically to where whoever can guess, and I put a tweet about this like a month ago or so, whoever can guess what episode correctly, he will not be evil and join the team as a ranger. I'm giving this away to them. So this is being saved for that because I just think it's funny whenever they introduce these evil rangers and like there's no way that they're not going to become good by the end of the show. I wish that a ranger could just stay evil the whole show, but I don't have faith that Sentai is capable of doing that anymore. But these are for me, the plush and the vinyl. So we got those, the first of the merchandise. And Hacks asked if I'm planning on getting his figure arts when that's revealed. Well, here's the deal. So basically, what is it? Basically, like, if we're going to dive into more King-Ohger stuff, if a certain ranger gets one before him, because there's a ranger that I like better than King-Ohger, I'm sure you know what it is. So if King-Ohger was already teased, so like, if they both get one, I'll pick one or the other, which I think they probably will, or hopefully both will. And of course, what I am referring to is this dude right here, Spider Kumonos. Let's go. So I'm so happy to finally have Spider Kumonos' merch. This suit is absolutely gorgeous. Now, unlike King-Ohger, I am keeping this action hero because there is no Yudo figure of him announced just yet. And in fact, I don't know if there will be because I think by this point in the summer, maybe it's like in July we usually get it, but we would usually have listings for a set 2 of Yudo figures, and we don't have that yet. So I'm not sure if he's actually going to get one. We know that this obviously has one, and then we know that Red's power-up is also getting one. So and those would be like the two things that they would do in a Yudo set. So I don't know if we're going to get one. So just in case, and also I wanted the nice paint applications, and I have to deal with stickers. So I did get Spider Kumonos, and he's also pretty, you can't see it in there, but he's also a very complete figure because he does come with the Dynamic Shooter and the Kumonos, whatever that thing is called, Changer, something like that. So I went ahead and grabbed this, and instead of that, or not instead of that, and with that, I don't know why I bought the vinyl, to be perfectly honest with you, but I did it for King-Ohger, so I did it for Spider Kumonos as well, and I did not get the main team of the vinyls, and I don't really want them, but I just really wanted everything Spider Kumonos because this suit is gorgeous, and I love Jeremy's character. And then the last thing that's King-Ohger related before the big King-Ohger stuff, which I'm sure you can guess what it is I got the dude, the one guy, Death Narc, the 8th? Something like that? That sounds right. The main baddie dude. I did not get the generic grunts, and I did not get the other guy, the other one. you know the guy. So I got him, though, to go with something King-Ohger, I guess. But then, well, there goes everybody. Or Spider Kumonos specifically. So the whole reason... Oh, I lied. There's one more other King-Ohger thing in here. I forgot about this. I completely forgot that I bought this. So this is the Mini Pla King-Ohger from King-Ohger. So this is Mini Pla Set 1. which is a pretty big box. I haven't gotten Mini Plaw since Zenkaiger. I did not get the Don Brothers Mini Plaw. I skipped that because I just didn't feel like I really needed it for any particular reason. So I have this, though. I have this one. And it's, yeah, I mean, that's pretty nice. I did not want to get the deluxe mecha this year just because I had absolutely zero interest in that. And I can't do this again. I just can't. This was so expensive, and you can't even see it. But above here, behind that is the Zenroku Zenkaio. So like I was like, I can't keep doing this. But for Dawn Brothers, I got all the deluxe stuff. Like, case in point. But I did not get the Mini Plaw. So, and then for Zenkaiger, I just bought them both anyway. But for King-Ohger, no. King-Ohger, I'm going Mini Plaw. So I got this. I have not got the second set yet, which has the other, the Legend, whatever they're called, the Legend King-Ohger, so Scorpion, Grasshopper, and the other one. I'm so bad at this. Scorpion, Grasshopper, and Beetle. That's another one. That's the third one. So I need to get that. And then the third set, I think, is supposed to be Tarantula Knight. And then there's another set at some point that's going to be the is it the Kabuto? Whatever the castle's about to turn into. So we'll be collecting all that stuff. So we got that. And I know I haven't shown it in a second. So let's go back to that box cam. So there are a couple things left in here. We'll finish off the King-Ohger stuff. This box is ridiculously big. And it's the whole reason why this box is so big. Like, oh my god, this is ridiculously big. And I know from Sentai 5's pictures on Twitter that this is a gigantic waste of a box space. Because I know that the actual items in here do not take up this much space of this box. But this is the Spider Kumonos. This is officially called Spider Kumonos Complete Set. That's what it is. So we have the Changer and the Venomix Blaster right there. Which I did not buy the Ohger Caliber because I'm pretty confident that they're just going to do a Memorial Edition version of it next year. Same thing with the Ohger Caliber Zero, even though I really like Okuagata Ohger. I just know that they're going to release like full Memorial Edition versions, full-size ones the next year. So I was like, not going to do it. And yes, technically, they probably will and could do this, but they seem to be a lot more hesitant on doing 6 Ranger Memorial items because like the Gear Deliner was announced last for the Zenkaiger stuff after the 2 Gear Leaners. And then for Dawn Brothers, we're getting everything under the sun except for anything for Jiro in Memorial Edition. So like, it's honestly not a complete like 100% like confident guarantee that this stuff will get Memorial Edition, and I don't really feel like it needs to, because like I feel like this is already a pretty good size, and this is not. This is pretty tiny, but like we all know the real reason I bought this, right? Keys. So like, how could I not? They're not Ranger keys, but you can carefully put them into the Mobiarts, and they do nothing. But this is gorgeous. I mean, it was a perfect scenario for this to happen because like you have this absolutely gorgeous suit of Spider Kumonos. Let's turn the box around so you can see this. So you have the absolute gorgeous suit of Spider Kumonos, and then you make his gimmick keys, and it's like, come on, what am I gonna do? Not buy this? I just wish that this box was smaller because it would have made this shipping not as expensive as it was. Kumonos Slayer. I knew I remember it eventually. That's because it's on the side of the box. And then Venomix Shooter. What's on the other side? Oh, Tarantula Knight. There he is. Cool. I love it. So there's that. I'm going to put that down here. That's the only place it can really fit right now. But honestly, the things that are, I was going to say the things that are left in the box is what I'm most excited for. That's kind of a lie. Well, my light moved a little bit. It's kind of a lie because there's actually 2 things in here that, not that I don't care about because I wouldn't have bought them, but like I kind of don't care about them. So those things are right here, and that is. Do I remember the name of this? Yes, this is Evil Tiga. Or no, it's not. This is Dark Tiga. Tiga Dark. I already have Evil Tiga. So it's been a little while since I've gotten some Ultraman Ultra Hero Series vinyls. So I got Tiga Dark, I think, yep. And then I got Blazer. Blazer is just released. And I was like, I got to get it. It's the new season after all. So there we are. So those are the only Ultraman things in here. And let's look at some stuff. How old is this box? Well, yeah, the Evil Tiga, I don't even know. Oh, well, I guess you're probably referring to the Sprite of Kumonos stuff. Yeah, this box is stuff from April to now. HLJ hated me for this. Hated me for it. Absolutely despised it. So, but yeah, so like, that's what's happened. But we're down to the final two things. But before I get to that, I just want to look at some chat stuff here. Gotta respect that you're resisting from buying the deluxe. Yeah, Dawn Brothers and Zenkaiger have already burnt me too many times on this, and with those at least, like, I can make the argument that like this looks nicer with the deluxes. I wouldn't be able to fit the memorials in there. I collected all these gears, so like it was fun to do this, but now that we know that memorials happen so soon after for Sentai stuff, I just know that it's not worth it to buy them until they get their memorial, so I'm just not going to do it anymore. Thoughts on the Abba Ranger 20th After special? I think that it's really, really cool that exists. I think that new form is really, really neat. I'm getting the changer. I already pre-ordered the Blu-ray with the special plates, and then last week I pre-ordered the Dino Brace the Memorial Dino Brace from To Collectibles. Kind of wish I didn't do that because Amazon Japan and then AmiAmi put it up as well for cheaper, especially Amazon Japan. Amazon Japan, you could have got it for like 100 and... Well, it probably would have been like around the same, because I think each of those sites had it for like around 103, and I got the China release on To Collectibles, which was like 150. So probably after shipping and everything, I probably only saved only would have saved like 10, 15 bucks at that. So it was fine. And then am I going to get the Cosmic Fury Morpher? Absolutely. I absolutely am getting that whenever it does release in the US. I'm going to get all the Cosmic Fury toys, all like 5 of them that Hasbro's making, because it's going to be a very small toy line. And so I figured, why not? As Chris said, but Josh, they average you 1% off your next purchase. I know, right? My next purchase, because at this point, my next box isn't going to be until August. I have one pre-order. Wait, 2 pre-orders left on HLJ. Is that true? I have the Elmo Nendroid, and I have the Bochi Nendroid for Katie. I think that's it. I don't remember. But wait. I thought I pre-ordered something. Oh, I pre-ordered King-Ohger Oger. I was like, there's something else that's there. So I'm not going to be shipping again for a couple more months. But yeah. And then also, yes, Amazon Japan did put up the Memorials on Glass Sword. They put that up. They put the Dino Brace. I thought they put one other thing that was recently announced. I don't know how or why those Premium Bandai things just suddenly went on Amazon Japan. That was very shocking to me. But yeah. So... my 2 favorite anime, Bochi the Rock and Elmo, right? What a perfect combination. You can't split them up. So, but anyway, let's bring back our guest, the box, which is like so empty at this point and also so laggy. There we go. Now my hand is there. It's barely there. It's very laggy. But anyway, it doesn't matter. There's 2 things left in this box, and honestly, these are the only things that I actually, Gokai Red. Gokai Red was pretty cool. These are like the only things in this box besides Gokai Red that I actually care about. And that's Geats. This is significantly, not smaller than I was expecting, but like compared to Spider Kumonos. Alright, so these are things that I am so happy that my summer sleep schedule is completely non-existent, because I'm so happy that I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning 3 weeks ago, whenever the hell this happened. Because I was able to get these for in the 40 minutes that they were up. So I'm so happy I got it. This is the Geats 9 raised buckle, or the Boost Mark 9 raised buckle for Geats' final form. And then, of course, to go with it, even though it is just a repaint, remold, this is everyone remember the name, the Geats Buster QB9. So we have that there, which I like the color scheme of this a lot. I like that this one turns into a sword. And what I especially like is that this one reads the Legend Rider buckles. Like, it actually reads them. It doesn't all just say Kamen Rider, which is freaking cool. It still has the full reader in there, obviously. So I'm very, very happy about this one being a little bit more advanced, in a way, than the original thing, Magna Shooter 40X, that one. So, I'm glad that they're a little bit more to it. But yeah, so... Boost Mark 9 is here, and I love this, and I love this show. I love this show. Me and Katie watch it every week over the phone, and we were a little bit behind, and we caught up this past week to see the debut of this thing, and like, oh my god! And now we're in this final arc, and I didn't know exactly how we were going to be able to reset the Desire Grand Prix like one more time, and I love what we set up here. All the new forms that are about to debut seem really, really freaking cool. So like, I'm a fan. So we're gonna open this. Even though I would like to do a little video on this and the Vision Driver in one video, a part 5 of my Raise Buckle series. I should probably bring in. I'm gonna collapse this box down now and use it as a little bit of a table. I was already prepping this earlier. But we have our good old Desire Driver here, which I took Laser Boost off of this because I've had Laser Boost displayed, that's the word, for the last like 2-3 months or so. 3 months. But of course, that's no longer the current Geats form. So we're going to change that out now for Geats 9. And I cannot wait to see how many times I have to try to get this belt to work correctly. Because my Desire Driver, I need to clean it out. We're at the point where it barely wants to read a single raise correctly anymore, no matter what technique I tried to do. So let's open this up. And I saw somewhere earlier mentioned about, where is it? Yeah, there we go. Did I happen to get the Higher Battle DVD and Oja Buckle? Not yet. Fun fact, I actually just watched till this morning with Katie. That was exactly what I expected it to be. It was a wild time. So I haven't got the buckle yet, though. I need to throw that into... well, yeah, that's true. I know I need to not leave buckles in it. I know that doesn't help. But I need to get the Oja buckle. I just haven't got it or found it on HLJ, or not HLJ, Bai for a price that I liked yet. But I am building a pretty exciting Bai box right now that you guys won't see some of the contents of until like September. So, which is, there's a reason for that. But maybe if I want to throw that into that. So here they are. Here are the 2 pieces of Boost Mark 9. So of course you have this piece right here, which is where's the low, Josh? that scene was hilarious. I loved that scene. I'm gonna get all of it. I'm buying everything Cosmic Fury because I think the videos will do well. Hey, Thrasher, $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Molly. So when are you going to get the Jitsu stores? Yeah, we need to talk about that. I need to do a video about this. I had no idea at all that this thing existed. Like, at all. It's this independent tokusatsu, I guess, created by Inoue. Is it Masahiro Inoue? The actor who played Decade. And it's crazy. I watched it. I had never heard of it before. I'd never seen an episode of it. It's on YouTube. And Achilles was watching it in his stream the other night, and I never really have time to stop into one of Hawk's streams. But I stopped it and I watched the episode with the stream. I need to watch the rest of them. And I said in the stream, in the chat, I need to make a video on that. So I'm going to try to squeeze that into my July plans because that thing's wild. So, and we have Vaughn here live from his grandma's house. Hello, Vaughn. Hope you're doing well. Vaughn, really quickly, I'll go back for you, just for you. Since these are definitely not going to get a video because they're Ultraman related. Got 2 more vinyls. So we got this one, which is Tiga Dark. This is Tiga Dark, correct? I have Evil Tiga. That's the silver one. I don't have this one, though. And I got Blazer. You know, the show that I might watch and the toy that I might buy. But who knows? It does have Johnny on Bosch in it, though. So, like, there's that. But, yeah. But I hope you're doing well. But anyway, we were getting close. So I took this one out of the plastic. So this is the Boost Mark 3 buckles. This. So there's a little pull tab in there. So I didn't know. Yeah, it's Josh 64. You know, we love Josh 64. Maybe like one day my internet will ever possibly be better because it's something that's so infuriating to me, truly. for streams on Toku Topics and especially on Geek Each Week. You're buying it. Well, Vaughn, get the views to come to the videos and I shall buy it. But until then, I can't justify it. Are you getting the new Kaiju? No, I don't. I haven't collected. I always kind of had the intention of buying the monster vinyls to go to the Ultra vinyls, and then I did do that. The only monster vinyl that I have, and I know that some of the Ultramen are considered. I know that some of the vinyls are considered like in the monster series, like Traeger and Belial, I think is, and stuff like that are in the monster series. But the only monster I actually have, or the only monsters, because I forgot about two of them, I have Juggler, and I have Zapandon, because that's also Juggler from Zet and G and Orb and stuff. So I got those two. You got to get your own place. I know. We mainly need better internet, which is crazy that we don't have that, since my mom works from home and she deals with this too. But that's why her study has the modem router everything. So like she technically has the best internet, but even she acknowledges that it's terrible. She's also not trying to ever do live streaming or uploading videos or anything like that. So there's that. I kept that. So I still haven't gotten much further than this. So I've gotten the Geats Boost Mark III. Let's take the one on the classic before I get distracted again. No Hacks asked, are you disappointed that the Ryuki issues got an entire year? I highlight it? There we go. From the original date. I mean, yeah, I definitely am disappointed that happened. Toe Collectibles was really nice about it, though. Oh, this piece fell off. About them, they emailed people and they were like, hey, if you pre-ordered this from us and you don't want to wait the extra amount of time, they would cancel it for you. But I was already like half paid. I already like half paid off it anyway. So I just decided to keep it. And I was like, it's fine. So I kept it. So I kept the order there, and I think I have one more payment left on that. So we'll see. And basically, also, I guess what's nice is that once I pay that off, I just like wait a year, and eventually it'll just show up, and I'll be like, cool, I paid for this like a year ago. All right, so without further ado, you know what I should probably try to do, which I wish that I could. Do I have that somewhere? Anyway, I'm trying to think. Do I have anything to like try to carefully clean out this thing, like the little reader? But I don't think I do. I usually have like a little paintbrush that I use to like dust or something. But yeah, you should get your own internet line and not let your family use it. You're big time now, business expenses. You're right. I really should, honestly. I really, truly should, because it's bad. It's so bad. But all right, so let's see. How many attempts do we think this is going to go for me to even remotely be able to have this be done correctly? Because I guarantee you, the last time I tried to do laser boost, it thought that Boost Mark II was what was it? Armed Bazooka, which is one that doesn't exist yet. So that, great, good try. So let's try this. Well, I was not expecting that. I'll admit that. That actually worked. Huh. At least that part did. So there's that. I just thought, if I put any of them in here, what would it do? All right, so, but this is, which one is, we put this one first. Right? Oh, let me see. It's already starting with me. So, I hate this belt. So yeah, I know I gotta turn to 3 first, just to make sure that like either one of them would work. Okay. Okay, all right, not bad. So now we have to just try to hope that this works on the other side. Nope. No, the belt. I mean, I know it doesn't really matter if the Desire Driver reads the other half, but still. Oh shoot! I can't revolve on with this. I forgot. The Daiza doesn't allow me to revolve on. There's not enough space. Okay. All right. We're making progress. And then... Cool. I'm glad that you couldn't even see that this was attached backwards when it fell off in the packaging, because it was 4 pixels from everybody was telling me. Because we have boost to mark 3 pixels and 4K quality right here. Yeah, only the best, most quality kind of content from Toku Topics here. I would wish for good internet. Yeah, pretty much. Oh my god! But we did it. Eventually, it was painful to watch and kind of difficult to do. But it looks really pretty though once you finally get it to work correctly. So. They did such a good drive. I would say good drive. They did such a good job hiding the driver behind this buckle. Like, obviously, you can still tell that it is the Desire driver, of course. And then I'm tired of holding it, so let's put it back on the belt Daiza. I wish you could revolve on with the Daiza on, but you can't really, because this thing in the front gets in the way. I think I could detach some of those, but then this belt will kind of like sag a little bit. So there we go. There is Boost Mark 9, which also is nice too because now that's revolved on, the on-off switch is on the top. So now we're talking about drive. Yeah, let's talk about drive. I love drive. Make sure that's all nice there. Perfect. So there is Boost Mark 9. So we're gonna put that off to the side. Eventually we got there. It took some trial and error, mostly error, but it happened nonetheless. So now let's open the other thing, which is I always forget the name of this thing, the Geats Buster QB9. So, got cardboard. So much cardboard. Okay, so, well, there we go, making a mess. So if I remember correctly, yep, this also just has a pull tab. But thankfully, well, you gotta be a goddamn rocket scientist to play with kids' toys these days. I know, truly. I mean, at least that wasn't as bad as... At least Boost Mark 9, Geats 9, has, like, a correct way to do things. And is very, reasonably... the toy isn't hard to use. Like, function-wise, it's just the toy has the problem reading the buckles correctly because there's just a design flaw or something about it. But yes, but like I'm sure you are referring to the Cosmic Fury Morpher, which the instructions don't tell you how to use it at all. So it's just complete trial and error, just complete guessing if that one to ever work. So there's that. But okay, we get it. The stream quality shit, I can't do anything about it. Sorry. Anyone know why it's QB? I doubt Geats is playing football. I think there was something about there's some sort of pun as to why this was QB. But yeah, here it is. I was gonna grab the regular one, the regular Magnum shooter, but it's buried in a pile of nonsense over here. But yeah, I really like this one a lot. I feel like I might like the color scheme of the original one better, but I really do like the red, white, and black in the silver. I think that's really nice. So we'll go ahead and take the pull tab out of there. I love that these have on and off switches. Good choice, because the big electronic buckles do not. So, like, all of them. So, like, Twin Command doesn't have an on-off switch. Mine doesn't have one. The what is it called? The Power Builder, that doesn't have one. But anyway, let's turn this on. Nice. So we're in gun mode here. And then we have sword mode. I mean, it's small. But I do like this having a sword mode more than just having the rifle mode. I like it. I like it quite a bit. So let's grab. I have like one buckle. Or what? That's not true. I have my entire buckle collection over here. But let me see if I can grab a buckle without knocking everything over. There's one in particular that I have in mind. Where is it? Oh, we gotta wait. Why is this Super Sentai is so strange, dude? But it does say it, so there's that. And obviously, like I said, it reads all the Legend Rider raise buckles. Do I have one nearby? I don't know if I do have a Legend Rider buckle nearby. I have Zombie. Here's this one. So this one actually says Zombie instead of the original Magnum shooter, which said Poison. So they did change that to be, I guess show accurate or show correct or whatever. But I mean, it's if you know what the Magnum shooter does, you know what this one does. It's essentially the same toy. But it is cool that we got it because it's the first time since Wizard. That sounds right. Since Wizard, since we got a Final Form exclusive weapon, because they did that for a period of time. Double O's, Forza Wizard all had Final Form weapons. So you had like the Prism Breaker, and then you had the Meta Gabuler or whatever. That's not a word. Or I just said gibberish. The Pluto Tira thing, the axe. Then we had the Cosmic Sword, maybe is what that thing is called. And then we had the other thing, the Wizard, the sword gun axe thing. So, yeah, I don't know. But you like it. I forgot that can still work too, until Chris said it. But yeah, it is very well hidden. You're right. Let's do sword murder that. This is fun. This is very fun. So I really, really like it. Yeah, I guess that's true. Floof mentions Saber is kind of different to the sword. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Yeah, Saber did have a Final Form weapon, but that was the Final Form transformation device. So like, yeah, I mean, yeah, that doubles. That counts. I think that counts. But this is more like, I wouldn't say this is as. It's not the same as like the double through Wizard weapons because those ones were I think a little bit bigger than this and also were not just repaints of toys from earlier in the show. But if this is the kind of thing you have to do to get something like that, I'm good with it. I think this is a good reuse of the Magnum. Also, I do like that it kind of helps bring Magnum sort of back into Geats 9 a little bit more because Geats 9 obviously has a lot more of a boost like focused factor to it. Due to the fact that you start with Boost Mark 3 and then you go to Boost. They don't call it Boost Mark 9, but that's what the buckle's called. So like, it all has a lot of boost in there, and you get the colors from Magnum. But then this kind of really helps give you like Magnum, so you really have something that's like Magnum and Boost for his Final Form, which I think is always really cool. I always really like when Final Forms are kind of a nice little callback or evolution of the base form, not like Realizing Hopper 01 or Almighty Saber. Those are ridiculous, but like. Things like this, or Type Trideron, or Cross Saber, stuff like that, where it really does feel like you're going back to the original form. Cyclone Joker Extreme, and you're like, or Ultimate, or anything. Well, I guess not Ultimate, is it? Well, Ultimate Rex for Relays, that kind of works. So, like, I like when Final Forms do that kind of thing and sort of expand on it. And as Chris said, yes, Rip Boosts. I can't talk. Rip Boosts Mark 4 through 8. So there is that. But yeah, I mean, that's basically it for this thing. I know that I could use the Geats, all the buckles I just got. Might as well, I guess. So let's take this off. Oh shoot! I shouldn't have done that. How do I? How does this revolve on thing work? Because you're supposed to close the. You don't have to close the lever, I suppose. Right? But like the lever can go in. Doesn't matter. Let's just put this back. Well, no, you need this lever out, so you need to do this thing. I'm lying. Yeah. Yeah, I'm correct. So yeah, that works too. Which obviously, well, I guess that means that this does technically work in the regular one. But yeah. Yeah, then this one, as Chris just said, because this one is going to do, because since this makes the driver have like inactive sounds, this is just going to do, what do they call it? Oh, wait, no, you can't even do it. Never mind. I lied. I was going to say, like, oh, we're just going to make this say special. But, which I think it will. I think anyway, well, I forget what this one does on the Vision driver. I think it does just make it say special. Well, so does the other one, I think. No, that's not true. This one, I don't know what I'm doing. This one makes the Vision driver go Boost Mark 3. So that is a screen that's programmed in there. I think this just makes the Vision driver say special. But yeah, so let's try it one more time. Maybe the stream can cooperate, and maybe this piece will actually be facing the correct way. But can we successfully? Where's the button? Oh, it's over here. I have not revolved on in a while because the show truly forgot about that gimmick for a long period of time. Yeah, I always forget like which one you put first. You know, I really like Boost Mark 3, and I don't think we're ever going to really see it again, because there's really no point to. Okay. Oh, yeah. Perfect. You have to do it just right. It didn't read it properly because there's supposed to be lights going on, but it doesn't matter. So we're back to that. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the desired driver because it's not doing much of anything anyway. So there it is. We're back to that. So I'm going to put that back over here. Yeah, I think that's basically it. As you can see now, back to our box friend is where we have all this stuff sitting. But I think that's basically it for this live stream. There is not much else to talk about for this one. There's a lot more other live streams that I'm doing today. And hey, will the internet be better for any of those? You bet not. But a little quick recap of what I got here for people that are showing up now or people who weren't here the whole time. Obviously, as we've just been taking a look at, the Geats 9 stuff showed up, so the buckle and the blaster. We got the very first thing in this box was Figure Arts Shinkocho Seiho Gokai Red. So we got that. We had randomly, I know, Kyutama set 4 because I needed these 2 Kyutama and it had this for like $3. We had the King-Ohger and the other guy. Oh, he fell over there. Spider Kumonos also of this. So we had the 2 figures of the 2 of them. We had some Ultraman vinyls. We had the King-Ohger vinyl. Everything's falling. And then we had the big thing, which was Spider Kumonos' changer and weapon sets, which I'm not going to bother to pick up again. And we had Mini Pla King-Ohger from King-Ohger. So that's that. That's going to do it for this live stream. So huge thanks to everybody for tuning in. For the 17 people that are watching, we had like 30, I think, close to that at some point. So huge thanks for everybody stopping by. This is the end of the first of 3 streams that I'm doing today. So like I said at the very beginning of this video, we have this one, and then at 5 p.m., so a little over 2 hours from now, at 5 p.m. Eastern, I'm doing my Patreon exclusive member-only live stream over on Patreon. So that's for $3 and above Patreon members over there. And then at 8 o'clock tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern time, I'm going to be a guest on the Henshin's and Henshins and Homies podcast. So be sure to check me out over there at 8 p.m. And we're going to be talking about Lightning Collection over there for the main topic. So that should be pretty fun. Yeah, that's going to wrap it up. So huge thanks to everybody for stopping by. This was a lot of fun. And I will talk to you guys all later. So, of course, until next time, you guys can follow me on Twitter at LiveRangerKey or LightningPR. Be sure to check out, because, it's an HLJ unboxing live stream. So if you guys want to order anything from HLJ, some of the stuff is so old they don't have it anymore. There are my affiliate links to it in the description below to King-Ohger stuff and to Geats stuff. So if you use any of those links to get that stuff, it helps out the channel. So that's, of course, always appreciated. And until next time, I'll see you guys all later.